All right. I've got a couple of cough drops on my desk just in case my throat is acting up. I'm not sick. I haven't been sick in a month and a half, but my throat is damaged, so not having a good time. I'm having a good time playing the puzzles, though. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are lit. Felt that. Felt what? Oh no. You got lucky? Yeah, I know. It's not fun. I don't mind. I just have a bunch of Ricola. Just choking down halls, I guess. Oh no. Throat issues are not fun. My son had it about, golly, that was probably 6 months ago. Maybe not that long. It was like probably 4 months ago. He got so sick. So sick. And damaged his throat as a result. We even went to a doctor, got him looked at, just like, similar symptoms like I have currently. And they looked down his throat and they're like, yep, you definitely have damaged your like esophagus and lungs, and it's a mess. Want to beat you? Oh no. You're going to root for me? Well, there's a change. No, I'm just kidding. Let's play. It was interesting yesterday that SG, was it SG or Jean-Marco? Who said it? That there were actually 7 different cocktails on that list. I thought of another one after that too. After he commented, I was like, oh, a fuzzy navel is one of them too, isn't it? I see splash, salty dog, raw, bitter melon. Okay, that's got to be it. Sweetheart, right? Soursop, drop, skipper, sweetheart, swab, coyote, coyote. I'm gonna say coyote. That sounds like peyote. Coyote. Is it coyote? Down on the range, we can see some coyotes. Is that how they spell that? Plea, dab, durian, big, tar, and touch. Okay, I am nervous that this one, and this one are going to be a red herring. So imagining that it is a red herring, what are some others that we could add? Bitter melon and durian could go together. I don't know what coyote is. Touch, dab. Touch, dab, swab, and drop. Maybe. Oh, here's one. Hold on. A plea deal, a big deal, raw deal. A sweetheart deal. Ha! It is a red herring. It is a red herring, and I got purple first. How about that? I use my big intellect. Oh, yeah, honey. Yeah, honey's great. Honey, well, sometimes I'll make a honey and ginger tea. You just, shave ginger, boil it, put some honey in it, and then little touch of cayenne pepper. Lemon. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, lemon makes it all good. No, don't spoil answers. Are there... No, you're talking about home remedies. Yeah. Different thing. Okay, so bitter melon and durian. I think is soursop like an herb or something? It's some edible plant of some kind, but I forget what it is. Soursop. To touch, to dab, to swab. Maybe coyote is a melon? Skipper. To drop? No, it's one away. All right. Okay. Well, knowing those are one away, we'll come back to them. Durian, bitter melon. I'm going to guess coyote is like a strange melon no one's ever heard of. Tar melon. Drop. I wonder if it's soursop. It is. Wow. Okay. So two of them. Usually, Wina will do the thing where, like, oh, each of the ones in a, each of the 4 red herrings will go in individual categories. But this one, bitter and sour, we're both in the blue category. That's interesting. So these should be obvious, but for some reason they're not. The ones that I was one away was swab, drop, dab, touch, or was it this? Swab, maybe touch. I already guessed that. Oh, wait a sec. Hold on. These are nautical terms. To swab the deck, you have the skipper of the ship, salty dog, and tar the ship. Oh. Sailor. All of those are referring to a sailor? Those are just marine terms. You swab the deck. Tar. You put pitch on the outside of an old ship. So when you go to like nautical museums, and it always smells like that kind of pitch, tar pitch smell. A skipper and a salty dog. Okay. Drop, splash, dab, and touch are, a little bit, just a dab, just a drop, just a touch, just a splash. Oh, okay. I don't know. The words are easy, but the category is challenging. I don't know. Well, we did it. We did it in exactly opposite order. We got purple first, then blue, then green, then yellow. How about that? Aranya added your words. Oh, fun. That's awesome. I love it. Sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. It was too obvious. I looked at it and I was like, that's there. Whenever she dangles it in front of our faces like that, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely a red herring. It's got to be. It has got to be a red herring. All right. Truth be told, I don't know, don't tell Aranya this, but I have not been watching his videos lately because it has come up into my feed and I go, whoa, don't show me answers, And luckily I haven't seen any answers, but I'm not going to watch his videos before I play my puzzles, because he says, all right, now let's have the, let's play November 22nd. And I'm like, it is November 22nd. Hold on. I don't want to watch this. And so I haven't been watching his videos before I play my before I play my puzzles. And then, sometimes it comes up into my feed after, sometimes it doesn't. I need to make a point to go back to the video to see how he did it. All right. Be like you, just change your clock so you don't have to worry about midnight. You know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. Moves over in one's seat. Maybe like scoots over. Is that how you spell Taipei? I think that's how you spell Taipei. Blank B, is that a spell? Oh, it does fit. Spelling bee. In the style of a la. Device with a keypad that's typed on discreetly for short. Device with a key. Oh, like an ATM, maybe. Oh, there's another B. like honeybee, busy bee. I can't say spelling bee again. Family Guy baby is Stewie. I think that's how you spell it, Stewie. Sings in the Alps. How about yodels? Yodels. Like some clams and freshly cleaned shirts. Steamed clams. Yeah, that does work. Morphine and codeine are opiates. First inning in extra innings. Tens? Tenth? Wait, what? 10th. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. 10th. Sigma is the Greek S. Full of backtalk. Ooh, sassy. Allegory of the cave was Plato. Wonderstruck feeling, awe. And then nothing, nil. That's funny. I like that. That was a bigger puzzle today. Definitely a bigger one. Moves over in one seat. Scoots. Capital of Taiwan, Taipei. Here, I need to hit these. Spelling bee in the style of Allah. There's a great song, Blue Ronde a la Turk. It has this kind of Mediterranean influence. It's a great one. Device with a keypad that's typed on discreetly for short. ATM. Who's Samantha Bee? I don't know who Samantha Bee is. I'm sorry. Is that an actress or something? I have no idea. Yeah, the Greek S using Sigma for series. I remember it. I have never used it ever, but I remember it from years and years and years ago. Family Guy baby, Stewie. Sings in the Alps, yodels. Like some clams and freshly cleaned shirts, steamed. Ooh, I love good steamed clam. She's a comedian that was popular in the early to mid 2010s. Washed up. Is she washed up? Hasn't done anything since. What an online meeting invite gets added to your cal. Would you ever say that? I've never said, oh, let me add it to my cal. Nope, not happening. Put it on my calendar. If anything, I'll put it in my colander. Drain the water out of it. Vinegar's counterpart, oil. I would say vinegar's counterpart is baking soda, but okay. Oil. Morphine and codeine are both opiates. First inning in extra innings. Tenths. 10th. Greek letter S, Sigma. Remember the name Sigma was super big amongst the younger generation a couple years ago. Oh, that's so Sigma. You are Sigma. Full of backtalk, sassy. Allegory of the cave was Plato. Not Play-Doh, Plato. I watched a funny video a couple days ago in Portuguese. There's a guy in Brazil that makes like movie reviews, and he talks about Easter eggs in old movies and things. And he got a bunch of viewer submissions talking about different errors in translations. You know, there's so many Hollywood movies, and of course they're all in English, and then they arrive in different countries and need to be dubbed. They need to be translated, and then re-record the audio, the voice tracks. And sometimes, it's auto-generated, or it's lazy, or it's, a big mistake. And one movie, I forget what movie it is. It was some zombie or monster or somebody that has lots of different people's brains in them. And she said, yeah, I have the minds of Einstein and Plato and Socrates. And Plato got translated to Play-Doh. And she said, yeah, I have massinha in me. Like, I have, playable clay in me. And, nobody understood it. And then they had to look it up. And they're like, why would it say that? And the original says, I have Plato. Like, the mind of Plato in me. It's funny. Wonderstruck feeling is awe. And then nothing. Nil. Zilch. Nada. Yeah, vinegar and oil. I'd say vinegar and baking soda are counterparts, but vinegar and oil. If you put vinegar and oil together, they're like a good balsamic vinegar on like a piece of real, hard crust bread or something. It's got a great flavor. If you go to, what is it, Mike's Jersey Mike's? I don't know if you have Jersey Mike's around you. There's a sandwich that you can get Mike's Way, and it has oil and vinegar on it, and like onions, and they fix it up in just a certain way, Mike's Way. It's really good. It's oregano and just basically everything on it. It's pretty good. All right, well, there's the mini for the day. We're building up our streak again. We got 61. Soon, hopefully, to be 62. Hard mode's still on. Bring. Okay, a little bit of help with the starting word. There's an I in the middle. Is that how you spell that? Poise? No help at all. Okay. The S is already used up. I was going to say alias. It's probably consonant, consonant, I. Chill. Okay, that did help. There is a C somewhere, and then it's HI. So this is either like consonant. No, what's the other one? Okay, it could be WHI. We already used. Oh, we haven't used the C. Could be which. ITC. No. Well, we haven't used the T yet. I don't know. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, we found out where the C goes. Maybe it does. Maybe it is a T. THCK. Thick. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. All right. Well, we got it on the 5th today. We got it. I usually shoot for the 4th, but we got it on the 5th. That's okay. You got it in 2? No way. What was your starting word to get it in 2? That's incredible. I got real lucky putting the I in the first word. Bring. Oh yeah. Wait. It starts with a C. It's like crash or something, right? I forget your first. What's your opening move? Isn't it crash? And then crash had the C in it. And an H. CRASH. So then they were both yellow. And then you thought thick. Wow. That's incredible. Aranya, and you started with good words. Tiger. Yeah, that is a good one. Aranya got in 2 with tiger. That's cool. Sometimes I feel like I'm behind the pack. Like, you guys get it in 2, and you're like, duh, how come you didn't get it in 2? I'm like, well, square brain, round hole, right? Or square peg, round hole. Can't even talk. Ivy League. So is this about, like, Ivy League schools, like Yale or Penn State? Or is this about Ivy, like actual Ivy? Or is this about leagues? League of Nations, I don't know. Square. Why would Square be in there? What are we going for here? Ivy League. Sermons? I'm finding all the words but the words. I don't know. I'm gonna need a hint for this. Should intentionally pretend to be bad at the games. Too jealous we might stop watching. That's funny. Bear. Oh no, I don't know mascots. I don't know mascots. Is it really the mascots of the different Ivy League schools? Oh, my grandpa went to an Ivy League school. This is embarrassing. I don't know any of them. I don't know the mascots. Can I find the word mascot at least? M-A, no. Oh boy. Okay, we're in for it. We are in for it. Okay. Who are the Quakers? I don't know. Crimson. Lions. Okay. Somebody's the Lions. Sports team. Ivy League sports team. The Quakers, the Crimson, the Lions, Crimson Tide. Is that the one? Isn't that Atlanta? Go Roll Tide. Bears. Bulldogs, the most generic middle school team mascot ever. Oh, the Harvard Crimsons. Okay. I don't know any of these. No, the Clemson Tigers. Is Clemson an Ivy League school? I didn't think they were. Okay. Do we really need to look all of these up? Because I literally have no idea. I have no idea. Ivy League team. The Bulldogs. Bulldogs is Yale. Okay, so my grandpa was a Bulldog, apparently. Okay, Yale Bulldogs. The Quakers was Penn State Quakers. Or Penn. Is it just Penn? The Penn Quakers? Is it Penn or Penn State? I thought it was Penn. Penn State. I'm thinking two different schools. Crimson. Oh, you already told me that one. Harvard. Harvard, Yale. Who are the Lions? Columbia University, intercollegiate athlete team, Ivy League school in New York City, named the Lions. Okay. Bulldogs. Who are the Bears? The Bears. The Brown Bears in Rhode Island. Okay. And keep hitting the backslash button. Princeton Tigers. Princeton, New Jersey, right? Long-standing rivalry with Yale Bulldogs. All right. The main difference, University of Pennsylvania, called Penn, just Penn, is a private Ivy League university. Penn State is a public land-grant university. Okay. I didn't know that. Penn is smaller, more selective, and located in Philadelphia, known for its pre-professional programs like business and law. Penn State is larger, more affordable, in-state students, located in University Park, known for its extensive academic programs, large size, and school spirit. Isn't it ever? Huh. Yeah, the Brown Bears. Brown University, and they're the Bears, so they're the Brown Bears. That's funny. All right, well, sad to say, I had to look up all of those. Every last one of them. I had no idea about any of them. UPenn. Oh, is that how they say it? Is it just Penn or UPenn? No. Penn State is not Ivy League. No way. I had to Google every last one of them, so we're in good company, I guess. Today in the letterbox, we have to solve in 4 words. We got L, D, and N, F, A, T, fat. That's funny. O, W, C, E, I, and U. Okay. There's no S. There's no R. This one might be a little tricky. It was rent in twain. It was cut in two, cut in half. I don't know where to go. I'm just sort of making words. Defunct. That's a great word. Here's one. Tile. Hey, we did it in 4. I'm sure we could have done that more efficiently, but a game's a game. Twain, nod, defunct, and tile. I feel like if we kind of parse that out a little longer, we could find other words that are even longer to make it a shorter puzzle. But that's okay. Do it in 4. Like Shania Twain, Wawa, auctioned, and dutiful. Oh, good one, dutiful. I actually kind of like that word, defunct. There's a old YouTube channel named Defunct Land. I think the channel is still active. It is not currently defunct, but it is called Defunct Land, and they look at old, like, broken down amusement parks. It's fascinating. Like, they'll pull out, like, the history of some place that maybe you used to know and love when you were a kid, and now it's gone, and they want to you know, sort of like bring the history to light. Like Action Park in New Jersey. They did a whole series about Action Park. All the dangerous rides. There was a loop-de-loop water slide, which of course many people got injured on because they didn't make the full loop, you know, or whatever. Yesterday they solved it with donut and timbre. Oh, I said timbre. That's cool. Donut and timbre. This is like the old-fashioned spelling of donut. Or is that the British spelling? I forget. Anyway, it's timbre. Neat. All right, well, we're going to recap our answers. We're going to go with the connections puzzle, and then the mini, and then the Wordle, and then the strands, and then we'll end it off on letterbox. So let's take a look. Today in the connections, we did exactly opposite rainbow order. By the way, I was going to say, if you like what you see, give the video a like, consider subscribing. Yeah, it's fun stuff. So, connections, yeah, we did it in opposite rainbow order. Purple first, big deal, big plea, big plea, help. Big deal, plea deal, raw deal, right? You get the short end of the stick, you get the raw deal, and a sweetheart deal. It's irresistible. Oh my gosh, yes, SG, I am so glad to be here. Blue, right? Tropical fruits and veggies. The bitter melon. I was going to look that one up. The coyote. Am I saying that right? Chayote. Coyote. Mild, slightly sweet squash in the gourd family. Technically a fruit that's often cooked like a vegetable and can be eaten raw in salads. Huh. Pronunciation.
Chayote.
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 Chayote. Wow. Okay. That is a new one for me. Chayote. Where's it from? Originated in Central America, specifically southern Mexico and Guatemala, where it was cultivated by ancient civilizations like the Aztecs and the Mayans. Europeans spread it to the Caribbean, South America, and eventually to Africa and Asia and Australia. Its Spanish name derives from the Nahuatl word chayotl. Chayotl. Interesting. Huh. Well, I learned something new. Durian, right? The stinky melon. Nobody likes the smell of durian. It smells terrible. And soursop. There's one melon. It's a fruit. It's not a melon. It's a fruit. There's one fruit that I really, really, really do not like the smell of. And I like the flavor of, but I do not like the smell of, and that is papaya. Have you ever had like a fresh, I'm not talking like, oh, it's in nice cubes at Costco. No, like you take the fruit itself, maybe from an Asian market or from, whatever, the supermarket. Cut that thing open and just give it a whiff. Oh. When I was in Brazil, we used to jokingly call it diaper melon. Because a papaya, freshly cut, just has that sort of off smell, you know? That, it just smells a little off. Called it diaper melon. It wasn't... No, durian. Yeah. I know, you know papaya. Yeah, it's got the big, like, giant black pellet seeds in the middle. The seeds are, speaking of home remedies, the seeds are actually really good for you. If you like grind them up or blend them up and then just drink them straight. Oh man, it'll punch you in the mouth. It's a punch to the mouth. But it will definitely, cure most things that ail you. And then I was going to look soursop too. I forgot soursop. I know the name. And I know it's an edible thing. Soursop. Oh, it's graviola. I know graviola. Okay. Interesting. Okay, soursop. There you go. Oh, soursop looks just like jackfruit. That's so interesting. Soursop. Well, you just had to say graviola. I knew what graviola is. Yeah, soursop. Okay. It's a good flavor. Let's see. Green is different terms for a sailor, a salty dog, a skipper, a swab, and a tar. Okay, I didn't go for, oh yeah, these are all sailor names. I went, oh, these are all like nautical terms. If you're on a ship, you'll hear these, the salty dog or a skipper, right? The skipper is like the commander-in-chief below the captain. Or a swab. All I know there is like to swab the deck, like as a verb, right? To mop the deck. Or tar. All I know is that you like tar a ship, right? Like you make sure that no water gets in because you tar the ship. The yellow category, a little bit, a dab, a drop, a splash, and a touch. That was not as obvious, right? Usually all four words are like, oh duh, yeah, that one. But for some reason today it just didn't speak to me, right? Sometimes they really speak to you and sometimes they don't. I'm not going to poo-poo this one. I got it and I only missed just one guess, I think, right? Mistake distribution. We got one hiccup, but that's okay. We got a purple first today. Not perfect puzzle. We didn't get perfect first, but we did add to our purple first, which is kind of fun. Goody good. Yeah, it's fun getting it in reverse rainbow order. Okay, moves over in one seat. Scoots. Capital of Taiwan, Taipei. Spelling bee in the style of a la mode. Device with a keypad that's typed on discreetly. The ATM. Samantha Bee apparently was what did you say, comedian? Female comedian. Stewie was the baby from Family Guy. Sings in the Alps, yodels. Like some clams and freshly cleaned shirts, steamed. Love it. What an online meeting invite gets added to for short. Cal? I've never ever said Cal. I've said calendar many, many times. I keep a Google Calendar religiously. Otherwise, my whole life would fall apart. I've got a million things to do today. Oh, by the way, I was going to mention, too, tonight is closing night, and today they have a matinee that I'm filming. And so we have closing day and closing night. Vinegar's counterpart is oil, vinegar and oil. Morphine and codeine, opiates. First inning and extra innings, the 10th inning. The Greek letter S is sigma. Full of backtalk, sassy. Sassy. Allegory of the cave was Plato, not Play-Doh, Plato. Wonderstruck feeling is awe. And then nothing, nil, zilch, nada. All right, so Wordle, maybe not the most efficient. A lot of you guys solved it in 2. Good on you for doing it in 2. I definitely took my time on this one. Even though I got real lucky with my opening guess. I said bring, and it gave me the I in the middle. And then the next one was poise. It was not poise. And then I tried chill, even though it had a double L. I know it's kind of risky to do double letters when you're making guesses like this. You just do random stabs because it wastes a guess, if it's not a double letter. Yeah, but it gave us the H in the right place, and it gave us a C somewhere. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's like, either like CH, TH, WH, PH, and in this case, it was not WH, because that would be which, and then TH for thick. I like my milkshake thick. All right. And then Strands, we had to look this up. I don't know. My grandpa even went to an Ivy League school, and I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Ivy League team, sports teams, right? So the mascot for each one. Yeah, bring is a great word. I always love those words that have kind of a good spread of consonants to start off with. If you can nail the consonants down, then that's great, because there are only so many vowels, There's only so many consonants, too. Let's see if I can get all these right. All these sports team mascots, the Ivy League schools, from when I Googled them 5 minutes ago. Not because I know them. The Yale Bulldogs. The Quakers, that was the Penn Bulldogs. Or Penn Quakers. Harvard Crimson. Is that right? The Harvard Crimson? Oh, shoot. The Lions. Somebody's the Lions. I remember Brown Bears. Oh, shoot. Who are the Tigers? I keep wanting to say Pensacola, but I know that's not correct. Who's the Lion? Oh, Columbia University. I would not have remembered that. Columbia University, and then the Princeton Tigers. Oh, I said Pensacola. It did start with a P. It started with a P. Princeton. Oh, that's too funny. So close. I don't know. Number one, I don't follow sports super closely, which is rich coming from a guy that literally like broadcasts all of his high school sporting events. I don't know. I don't watch college ball. I don't watch even NFL. You know, kids will ask, "Well, what team do you root for?" And I'm like, I root for football. I don't know. I just love watching the game. Love watching the game transpire. I'm good. I just, people get diehard about, whatever team, the Eagles or the 49ers or something. And I'm like, I like having wings and dip and watching a game. Could be anybody. Could be the Princeton Tigers versus the, I don't know, the Columbia, what were they? The Lions. There we go. That's the one I want to watch. I've never seen either one in my life, but that's funny. All right, and then we finish it off today with Letterbox. We did it in 4. I think we could have done it more efficiently. You guys had some ideas on how you did it efficiently, which is good. What was yours? Mine disappeared. You're going to start my evil plan to make Wina eat durian? That's funny. I'm good at just her smelling durian. Oh, you guys are funny. Yeah, Twain. It was rent in twain. It was cut in two. A nod, right? It was a nod to the D led to defunct, and the T for tile. And yesterday's puzzle, if you care, was donut and then timbre. And I actually used the word timbre, so I'm proud of myself for knowing that. All right. Well, if you like what you see today, give this video a like. Consider subscribing. In a few short hours, I am over to the school, and I am filming the musicals. I filmed a couple nights ago, and that was my daughter's cast. And then today during the matinee will be like her off night, off day, whatever. But I need to get a video of both casts. Like I'm being paid to film the musical 2 times, one for one cast, one for the other. It's a beautiful story, but it's a very tricky blocking, right? There will be times where somebody's way on one side of the stage, and then somebody else is way on the other side of the stage. And so it's a little tricky. And then after we're done with that, I'll take all my equipment down, and then there is one last showing, the final closing curtain, closing night, and it's my daughter's cast again. And so we bought tickets for that, so I get to just watch the musical. I get to be a dad again and watch the I don't have to film it or anything. I get to just enjoy it as a dad, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So all right, well, if you like what you see, give this video a like, and you know what? I will catch you on the next one. See you tomorrow, guys.